The most common teacher interview questions.
Why do you want to teach?
There's no job more important than teaching. I became a teacher because of my high school algebra teacher's impact on my life.
What makes you a good fit for this school?
I am inspired by this school's reputation for educational excellence and for encouraging creativity through its renowned arts program.
What characteristics do students want their teachers to possess?
I believe that students want their teachers to be dedicated and approachable, and they can tell when a teacher doesn't possess these qualities.
How does a teacher's personality affect their success?
Teachers need to have flexibility, compassion, self-discipline, drive, and patience to reach their students. Teachers also need to consider state and local testing objectives. Teachers must be able to alter their styles so that every one of their students can learn effectively.
What role does discipline play in teaching, and what is your approach?
Without discipline, there won't be respect, and keeping students accountable may be difficult. After researching several methods, I found that a reward system is the best method for avoiding bad behavior. While there are certainly still cases that need to be addressed with the school's behavior program.
How do you incorporate parents, guardians into students' education?
I give parents my contact information so they can get in touch and ask any questions they have about how their child is performing. I also provide updates about what my students have learned and accomplished.
Have your lesson plans been affected by Common Core standards or standards at the local and state levels?
My lesson plans include more information than just what the students need to know for the standardized test. Regular assessments let me gauge how well my students understand the material.
What do you believe is the place for technology in the classroom?
Students should be able to use the technology for learning as well as to learn basic skills, so I give them assignments that require advanced use of the technology to complete the work.
Tell me about your teaching philosophy.
My teaching philosophy is to make my lesson plans relatable. In many cases, when a student can't identify with the material, it's harder for them to gather meaning.
How would your past students, peers, or administrators describe you?
My peers and students would describe me as encouraging, creative, and inspiring. I love planning fun activities for my classroom and involving other classrooms as well.
What questions do you have for us?
How would you describe the culture of the school? What qualities do you look for in a candidate? What are some of the school's greatest achievements? What extracurricular activities are offered to students?